What up, Donald? How you doing, man? How's your day been going? Alright, let's do some Season 1 stuff. Finished up with my other accounts. Gonna mess around on the Yuki account. Broke her into the 60s, but want to check out the Forbidden Catalyst. I got E1 Yuki and E6 Nia. Damn. You went deep, Donald. That'll be fun, though. I'm happy with just getting one copy of her. Did you finish all of episode 1 and everything? All this new content that got added? I want to check out the new Zero system. I'm not a big story person, so I'm just skipping. Hopefully it was good, though, if you like story. How has she been? Has she been doing a lot of AoE damage? Gonna kind of get a feel for her. If I hear the story's like really good, maybe I'd come back and rewatch it, but I'd rather get into some chaos modes. Oh, okay. Hey, some people really enjoy it. Not gonna knock you, and it might be really good. I just feel like it takes a minute to read the story, so which isn't bad. And sometimes I can get into it. Maybe I'll do Chizuru's, but that's like an hour of just story usually. So, isn't that bad? Doesn't this put everything back? Alright. Oh, I think I did the upgrade in the wrong order. Ooh, that animation is clean. Looks really good. Alright, I hope she does half as much damage as it appears she's doing. Gosh, that's such a good animation. I'm really hoping they make Chizuru a Void support sub DPS, kind of like a Veronica, where she's buffing Void damage, because there's so many Void damage dealers already. And then I can pull Chizuru on my main, otherwise I'm going to have to pull her on my third account. Which my third account is juicy right now. It is stacked. Meilin, Veronica, Hugo, and then Tressa. Doing all the OP teams on that one. I wonder how long this kind of takes to get through. If it's anything like the first 2 stories, it does take a little bit. Ooh, we're getting a lot of resources from that too. Credits, wow, a lot of memory fragment upgrade material. Holy, I'm gonna get all mine to +5. I want the chicken with the big hands. She's probably gonna be the support. She's gonna be, I'm sure she's gonna be really good. The chick, I think, yeah, she might be the next target that's gonna be pretty good. I really want Chizuru. I just, seeing how the game's working now, I might, probably not just for content, but I might skip her and then maybe pick up one of the Euphina girl if she's a support, because I really just want another support, and then go all in on one of the future damage dealers so I can at least E2 it. Because it feels like a lot of kits are going to be locked behind the second dupe. So I feel like you're going to want to go for at least three of a character when you're getting them. And the only way to really do that, like as a free-to-play or light spender, is to save a little bit. Oh, there's a lot of story. I hope this was a good story. Amir's in it. Amir's got a fit for sure. Wow, they put both of them together. Both the mole girls. I guess her partner's not in this story at all, which kind of makes sense, but Okay. Dirge bullet. I haven't really used a mirror. And draw. Oh, she does a lot of noises, actually. I might have to turn her down a little bit. I like the sound, but it is, it's kind of like Hugo's. There's a lot. Playing with all these people I never use, huh? Probably doesn't matter. I can probably just kill this doing literally anything. I have so many summons on my main, but I'm waiting patiently. Yeah, that's smart. That is smart. Ever since I'm not like max refreshing on my main, I feel like the summons are the currency's stacking up a little bit better. Those 150s start adding up, but I don't have to push to like level 50 anymore, so I'm chilling. And we're getting a lot of resources from this event. I looked at the shop earlier and I was like, holy, we can do some stuff. That into 0. Oh, I should have done this first and then done it, maybe? Oh no, it's about the same. Double AoE. Do you know how to use the Eagle Crystal card to get from the shop? Got like 2 of them. It's the last upgrade and potential. So when you're like, I believe it's like for the unique cards, you know, when you get it to 10, you need one of those. I just got my Veronica almost max potentialed, so I just used one on her. You'll probably start doing that around level, maybe level 50. Not sure. Maybe in the 40s you might see one. It's kind of hard to, you can't really get your potential maxed out till like 50. I think you can max out her character cards at 40, but I wasn't farming potential like that to know. I didn't really start really hardcore farming it till 50. But a lot of things have already changed with like all those resources they gave us back, with all the resources they added. So you can do a lot of different things. But like when you go into like here, it's for like if you go up to like, I think it's like 9 or 10, you'll see that you need one for this, and like for the max outs of stuff. I don't think I got Veronica's up that high, did I? No, not on this account at least. Okay, I'm actually getting close to being done with story, I think. The Seal of Knowledge. Welcome to the pride of the Special Investigation Department. I'm not gonna lie, Yuki, if I didn't just work a 12 and, you know, wanted to actually play a little bit of Zero mode, I would listen to you for a little bit. If it's what I'm thinking it is, no, it's for leveling up potential. Like, I'll show you, I'm pretty sure we're talking about the same thing, but it's just the one you can buy one of, right? I'll look in the shop for this, right? I wish it was for duping characters. It'd be nice. Yeah, this is for potential. This is for potential. So I wouldn't really work. I mean, pick them up, obviously, you know, but until you get to like maybe 45 or in the 40s at least, it's not going to be that big of a deal. My Veronica on my main is smacking though. Got her potential up. She's at like 55 crit. She feels like a monster right now. From the new set, I haven't played the zero mode yet. I'm going in blind, so I'm not too sure. I'm kind of just gonna get a feel for it today. I'm gonna try to stream for like 4 or 5 hours and play a bunch of zero mode, and then go back on my main and play some more. So I'll have to figure that out as I'm going along. I think her best is the 2 attack, 2 crit, and then whatever else you want. So on this account it's broken. On my main it's 2 attack, 2 crit. And then the agony set works on her, or you can go like HP or defense. Literally the last set's whatever you want, but you want that 2-piece attack, 2-piece crit damage. Her other sets just don't really work that well. Those 4-piece sets are pretty ass. I should have upgraded. This is a longer fight than I was thinking it was. Pendant. Does this just kill? Not quite. Cave? Okay. I got a pretty good repose build though on this account too. The other, like, I think yesterday. It's not like godly or anything, but it feels pretty nice. I could go like this. I think this is why Veronica's gonna work really nice with Yuki, and then I think you can just repose the cards back, right? So that's gonna be a nice little synergy, especially if you get a bunch of reposes going. So like I think Veronica's probably her best partner, and then you can use whatever support. But I gotta test her a little bit. But that's what it looked like on paper yesterday too. Just getting like 2 Kowalskis, 2 repulses, and then you can always kind of set up some nice Yuki turns. Get like a Mika with a bunch of AP gen, and you're like golden. Sure. Throw those back in. Just upgrade. I gotta get used to the feel of the game though. I haven't been playing. That maintenance took forever, and I like basically just summoned, and I didn't get to play for like a whole day. It's crazy. I think you can run Nia. I think you can run Nia, Yuki, Veronica. Obviously there's gonna be other team comps too. You can do what you want, but I think her most powerful pairing will be Veronica, just because Veronica has a lot of card draw after you set up her upgrades. And yeah, repose is broken. But I haven't tested her, so maybe other people have found some better combos. But just on paper, that's what I feel like is the best. Yuki cast Nia. Have you found that you're lacking damage? That was the only thing I was thinking that would suck with, because I was thinking about that. I just think you're gonna lack some damage, because you can turn Veronica into an AoE damage dealer or a single target kind of damage dealer, sub DPS, and then you can kind of utilize Yuki as the finisher. Could have upgraded those basics too. Still did a decent chunk of damage. And if you've invested heavily, like if you've invested heavily in Cass and Nia, I think that's going to work really well. This game feels like so much how much you invest in a character. And I already got Vero invested in, and Mika, so I feel like it's just a good pairing. Let's do the extra basics. Nice, nice. I do not, and I can't personally even do that comp because I don't have enough copies of Cassius. I'd want more copies of Cass in there. Okay. How many hits is that gonna do? Oh, I didn't get to see. It's like a 5-hitter. God, that combo is cool. Maylin is busted. Glad I have an account with her built. What's your dupe count on Cass and Nia? You said Nia's maxed. Kind of want to keep all this. I don't think it matters too much, but because if I had like Ego 6 Nia and I had like Ego 6 Cass, it'd make me feel a lot better. I have mine built like at level 50 on this account, but he's 0 Ego. I think you can go Yuki, Maylin, Nia. I've seen some people talk about it, but that's not what I'm going to be testing out. I think it kind of just depends on investment level. But Maylin is not, like, you can build her to not be super AP hungry. You could just copy the triple, make strike cards, and run some random crap. But Maylin doesn't draw a lot of cards. That's the only, like, annoying part, I feel like, about those two together. Like, Veronica's really nice because she just keeps drawing. Nia E6, Cass E3, Yuki E1. You only need E1 Cass. You don't like the heal for E2? His E6 isn't as important, but I would think you'd want the heal, but I guess Nia can kind of supplement for that. Mine's E0, so I don't even have the opportunity to even add E1. Cass does not love this account. That kind of sounds nice though. E3 Cass, E6 Nia. Let's just do that. Do you think that's the best combo so far, Donald? Or is that just the one you've liked so far in testing? Have you tested Vero? Or do you not have Vero on that one? I think I'm passing. Hope I can get the... I was gonna say hope I get the activator, but I didn't. Let's go like this. And I think I'm just gonna save the spirit and just do that. Can't wait to get out of this. Has Chaos been hard? Has the new world been hard? Or has it kind of been the same as like 10? Get rid of Shackle. Alright, let's try to do a bigger hit. I have E4 Barrel, but I'm committed to this team. It will never change. Nice. Well, if you max the potentials out and stuff, you're golden. I can't see it being like terrible. Cass gives a lot of manipulation and control. Nia gives a lot of manipulation and control, so you can just keep stacking into Yuki. I would like to test it in Trauma Mode 10 though. I should make a content related to save damage 10, but so many people have already made it, and it's kind of just the same thing, you know? Don't pick neutral cards up. It's the same shit we've been doing the last few weeks, you know? Don't pick neutral cards up. They affect the save. Like, I know they released the numbers, but keep your card count low. Don't go with too many Heavenly or Nihility Epiphanies. Like, it was a count system, so I didn't count it exactly like that, but that's kind of what I was doing. I knew weapons didn't affect it. Yeah, it's just normal. But I could do a video about it. I'll think about it. I just feel like so many people have already covered the topic, and it was stuff I was already doing. Yeah, the neutral cards are cards that don't start in your deck, basically. Cards from the shop, those legendary cards, like all of that stuff adds to the count, and if you go over that count, it affects them. And it really hurts you getting like those 6-7 card builds. Like I was doing 6-7 card builds yesterday, the day before that, and they were all working. So, and going with the plan in mind too of your build, like to get like a triple repose 2 Kowalski build, you got to go in with a certain mindset. Like your first copy of a card doesn't, or I'm sorry, your first removal of a card doesn't really matter. And then I think it was like 10, 40, 70 after that, something like that, maybe. But there's like a whole card count system. Obviously, I'm not getting all the info perfectly. It's just, again, I feel like I've already been just doing that in my runs normally. Just, I didn't know the exact formula. But, again, I think that's a good video idea, and maybe I will try to do something that. Yeah, they're all different individual characters, and then when you're in Trauma Mode 10, I believe it's like 82 plus or 84 plus is the highest you need to be to get the max save data value. But like that video I posted about the triple repos, if you just watch what I do in that video and you like follow along, you can remove all 3 of your basics. You just can't be super greedy with the epiphanies. And don't get any neutral cards, especially for like a damage dealing build, because they cost a lot. Yeah, you don't want any monster cards. Monster cards are completely trash. Especially because usually they're not even doing what you want your character to do. Maybe there's going to be some niche builds where it's like really good to have the monster card in, but at least in a majority of builds, I think it scuffed a lot of my runs early on because I was like, oh cool, monster card, let me throw that in, and then that just ruined save data. Like I like going back and looking at some of my save datas because I haven't deleted a lot of them. I'm like, if I didn't pick those monster cards up, I think I would have had some broken save data. I just know I don't think you can go past 5 or you're going to overload. But I would just, again, Tam, there's like 17 videos already about it. Like there's a lot of people posted videos about it. So if you want to go deep into it, I would just go check one of those videos. I just haven't had a problem getting my save datas to keep. So I'm not going to go super into like every run trying to calculate exactly how the save data is going to work. Maybe like eventually I'll try to do something like that, but for right now I feel pretty confident in at least getting decent saves. What a weird deck with the Dirge build and no AP generation and little to no bullet generation. Just AoEing. My 260 point save data is bugged. That's kind of lame. Okay, I can probably do you now, I guess. It's so weird playing vanilla like this. This makes me like playing her with like an unbuilt deck makes it feel like she's really crappy. I should go back and look at some of my save data though to see if any of them are messed up, I guess. Dude, Renault is fun. Renault is really fun, especially once you can get a good build. Can you drop Amina a mini patch to buff Yuki, or this can't happen? A mini patch? What? Are you saying you think Yuki's weak or something? Is that what you're trying to elaborate on, Mod? Madi? Because I mean, I'm gonna be real honest. I do not even care how weak she is because I only invested 30 summons into her, so I already kind of planned on saving. I just got her for the look and to test out a new character. If she's weak or not, I already have some strong comps. Got a lucky build of her, 3 upgrades, 0 cost Echo of Sorrow. Yeah, the Echo of Sorrow is kind of fun when you can get like multiples. Did anybody like fully watch this entire story and they really loved it? Is it worth reading the whole story? Like, was it really good? Oh, there's Serenial. I'm not gonna lie, if she's a support, I will probably pick up a copy of her on some account. She looks really good too. I think she looks better here than she did on the website. Like, honestly. Like, if I'd seen this, and maybe she looked kind of similar, but I don't know, I feel like she just looks better here. Those are some thick thighs. Damn. I have not even played her Bali. Like, I haven't even tested her at all. I'm just starting to get through the content that just came out. I hadn't played all day. I've been working. I just got back home. And yeah. Just logging in. But if you want me to be honest, I don't think any character is worth it unless you're going for at least 2 extra copies. Like, unless you're going for the Ego 2, I think you should be saving. And especially these first probably 2 to 3 characters, unless they're a support, just expect a little disappointment because the damage dealers usually get phased out pretty quickly. I just feel like that's kind of normal gacha shit. And if you're ever mad about the summons, you know, because you don't think the character's powerful, you gotta wait till the 2nd or 3rd day to really get a feel, you know? Stop summoning the first day. Gotta have a little self-control. Oh, you pulled Luke? Luke looks juicy. I just wish I had a couple dupes of him. Give me that E2 Luke. Did they, Teo? Good. Listen, I hate the Houndmaster, but I like that there's like a fight where I can lose. Like, I know he might fuck me up. If I don't draw correctly, if I don't have a bunch of rallies or something, I need to be scared. So I kind of like that there's like a boss monster. I'm probably playing her pretty badly too. I gotta get some feels for her kit. And I think I don't want Maylin in here. I want some Mika action. I'm just trying to do this to kill him faster. The infinite attacks. You might be able to make a good Maylin build where it's like very little, like a very cost efficient build though. Oh, what was the nerf, right? Wasn't there like a change written about it or something? I don't know exactly, like how harsh was the nerf? Because I feel like a lot of them were bug fixes, like they nerfed Owen, right? With some bug fixes. I saw K-Ron. Okay, I was doing a video for the patch, and then I was like, I don't want to do a video for the patch. But I saw Kayron on there, and I was like, for the love of God, please don't make this like a huge bug fix on him. Or buff him, you know, a little. But it was nothing for him. I think Renoa got hit a little. Owen got hit a little, Cass got hit a little. Yeah, so. Which, there's a lot of bugs in the game, so it makes sense. It's just annoying when it's your character that, you know, gets the hit. Has anybody made a single target build for Yuki, or is she just AoE builds? I haven't even seen the epiphanies yet. Like, this is gonna be fun. I'm going in like kind of blind. They nerf Shuffle? That's his signature. What do they do to Shuffle? Like, that's actually kind of tilting a little bit. Does it not discard all the cards and draw? Yeah, Tam, I wouldn't. I mean, again, unless you're going for dupes, like, or you really like the character. That's like the thing about this game is like, if you want to look at Yuki every day, pull her. I just went for it because I wanted to summon a little bit, and I have 3 different accounts, so pulling for her isn't gonna affect me at all. Like, I got my 3rd account chilling at level 37. Got 100 summons. Feeling pretty good about it. I'm super glad I was kind of patient. I didn't like burn all my summons or anything. I know I went 20 deeper than I was going to, but honestly, if I used all those summons, as long as I didn't go into my like gems / crystals, I was chill. I should have Spirit of Armada'd that. Because like we all know, this first banner character is going to get phased out so fast. Yeah, I think the real, like, if you want a real plan of what you should do, you should save until the Selenia or whatever her name is girl, because she's probably a support and she's probably going to last a lot longer than Chizuru and Yuki. Like, that's really what you should try to plan to do if you're going to play this game for like the next 6 months. And then save your dupe and then just go in on the limited character or the collab character that they do, because they're gonna do one of those at some point. I just messed up again. Should have done that first. Like, one of my accounts, I think my 3rd account, I'm not even summoning at all. Like, I'm just saving on that account. Like, I have Hugo, I have Maylin, I have Veronica, I have Orlea, Renoa on that account. I have Tressa, Mika that I'm working on, and I'm just going to do the 2 OP comps for my 2 teams and just save. And then once they release a limited or collab character, I'm going to go on that character for that account. And I'll probably be able to max dupe it. Normal banner, I've been summoning. I have been using my normal banner summons. So. But I don't think those matter nearly as much. If you want to save for like Haru dupes or something, you shouldn't pull. I actually pulled all my normal banner right before the banner ended because I wanted to get anybody but Haru on that account. I think Haru's good. I just didn't want to play with her on multiple accounts. She's on my main. She'll be played on my main as my blue damage dealer. Yeah, if you're trying to run one account, which is a lot more manageable, you better be saving. Do not summon. Honestly, do not summon for Season 1 at all. You have enough characters to build as is. Like, there is no point in summoning right now unless you just super itchy. Oh, I could have saved and went for like a crazy turn, kinda. But I kind of like that I got all these upgrades out of the way. Man, Mei Lin is so busted. Having Mei Lin on every single one of my accounts feels good. I can't, if I would have built Mei Lin first, like, she's just so stupid. Like, I love Kayron. Kayron's, like, my second favorite character in the game. I think Veronica, well, okay, Kayron's my favorite character in the game, and I think Veronica's the best character in the game. But Mei Lin is just so stupid. Like, God. It's actually ridiculous. What up, Simon? The chaos is like mist? Oh, I'm gonna fuck that up, Tam. Dude, my main account is all mist all day. Oh, geez, it's gonna be easy as hell. It just missed? Shit. I'm a mist expert. I played mist so like 1,000 times. I think I'll buy the season pass and get the next partner. Yeah, Donald, if you're gonna play this a long time, I think it's worth it. Just grab season pass. I'm trying to play this for 6+ months. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna play this for like 5 years or something, but I think I'm gonna commit a long term for this game and try to make content for it, and I think it's fun. I think the developers have actually been doing a pretty good job. They've been giving us so much like Apollo resources. Like, I'm just thinking about like Stella Sora and stuff, and it's like I would rather be in this camp right now. So could go repose, I guess. The AoE's kind of mid. Ooh, sure. Yeah, Houndmaster's always a problem, but it is what it is. If he ends a run, he ends a run. You start it again, or hopefully you had enough rallies or voids to really mess him up, you know? That's kind of how he goes. Or maybe I'll be able to have enough AoE to mess him up, who knows? Ruzid is the best unit! Oh my god. Dude, I logged into E7 yesterday. I was in that maintenance for like 6 hours and I couldn't play this game, and I was like, I'm gonna go try Etheria again. I'm gonna go try E7 again. And then was doing dailies in Etheria. I have every single character in Etheria, and I still didn't want to play. I was like, nah, I think I'm good on Etheria for right now. E7 was a little bit more fun, just because I was farming the new Wyvern stage that gives you like decent gear, like every time you farm it. And I have like 200 leaves, like 200 mola, like probably a little bit more than that, but like it feels nice to go over there and just mess around sometimes. Do you think the devs should roll the neutral card? Since with the new neutral, it's more hard to find the good neutral card. Maybe. Do you think neutral cards are that good? Like, who's a neutral card good for? Like what character? Like, can you give me an example, Tam, of like a character with the good build they'd want the neutral card, other than supports, like other than rallies, other than like draw go, because most of the damage dealers just want their specific cards, right? With smaller decks, so they're drawing them. So I feel like most neutral cards are just naturally bad, not to mention they just neuter save data. Yeah, and if you just want gear bag rallies, like you're only getting 1 to 2 of those per save. Otherwise, it just won't work. At least from my experience in like the million videos that are out right now. I just look at the neutral cards, like when you're like in chaos or zero mode or whatever. I just look at those as like fun options. But if you're going for like real decks, I don't know. You think they're the meta, Simon? Okay. Do you think we're gonna build around the neutrals? I haven't been in there yet, guys, so you guys might be a little ahead of the game. Yeah, I gotta catch up. This is the longest I haven't been playing this game in 2 weeks. I feel like a noob. I'm not even on my main. Yeah, but so it costs 9, right? And then how does it lower? Is it when you draw cards or when you draw it? Exhaust 0 that draws 1 card unknown and gives plus. That might, yeah, Simon, that might be a build around, but that's a, is it a support build around or is it own card? So that means you're going to have to sacrifice, like, for example, for Kayron, right? I'm going to have to sacrifice part of my futility package. So it won't be worth on Kayron. I just need, like, a character, Simon, that'll be good on. You think it'll be better on Kayron than his own cards? Just because I'm Kayron specifically, I feel like it won't work, but I could be wrong. But maybe there's like Mei Lin where you're going a little bit of a softer build and it'd work on her because she doesn't really need that much other than her basics. Like I could see Mei Lin liking that card a lot. I could see Hugo liking that card a lot. I could see, but I need to know like what DPS you're like would want to put that in. Like Renoa maybe, but I feel like she's pretty combo oriented in her cards too. Like, cause you could just make a deck with a few of Mei Lin's cards, and I feel like you can make a deck work. But then I'm not gonna have like 2 Rising Dragon Spire, or I'm not gonna have like something in there. It's about 6 or 7 cards, Simon, and if you put a neutral in, like, yeah, if you want to get rid of all basics. That's why I'm saying the neutral card will work in a Mei Lin comp, because you can play all her basics. So I don't see a lot of characters other than Mei Lin wanting a card like that, unless it's like a one of. For I guess it could be for turn 1 cycles though. If you're going for like turn 1 kills in Basin, maybe that's really good. Not sure. Move is count as draw? What do you mean by that? Move is count by draw. Like action points? We'll test out some saves though. I'll try to test out some neutral cards. I need to get in there. Aren't I almost into chaos mode? Do I gotta beat this whole thing? I want to get in there, test some builds, see if we can find some broken crap. Mei Lin Epiphany, that move for 2 basic cards is the same as draw. There's one that creates. One of them creates, so I didn't get the good one. I just got 2 of these ones. This just draws the same basic, but you can get one that draws and one that creates, and then it'll add more. So I do not have a good Mei Lin build. So like if I had the other one plus this one, I'd have like 4 of them, but I couldn't get the other one. See, I'm only gonna get 1 strike, and then I'm not gonna get any strikes. So, but if I had that other one with this build, it would go so hard. But I did not get the perfect build. So it might be crazy for Rin. Maybe it'll make Rin like top tier then or something, Simon. Maybe there'll be a top tier Rin build with it. Just because then the save data will be easier to get. That's another reason Mei Lin's really good, is her save data is super easy to get. Because you can keep 2 basics. So I gotta clear this whole thing? Oh no, I can get in there right now. Oh sweet, okay. I'm gonna clear it out and then I'll go in though. Nice, nice. Almost there. I don't know, thinking a lot of stuff helps basic cards potential and such. Maybe there'll be a build where you want to level up all the potential in basics and like go for a build like that, because you can level up the damage of the neutral cards too. I'm sure there will be, Simon. I'm just saying currently with what I've known for the last 2 weeks, it hasn't been that big of a deal. But maybe with these changes, it changes that. We'll see. And I also, I'm not like a Mei Lin main. I just started playing Mei Lin more, so maybe with her it'll be a little bit better. I've been playing Kayron so long. I got Kayron brain. All I know is Kayron. Move works to draw from discarded graveyard, I think. Yeah, but you can't, if you just, so if you cast it from hand, right? That kick, gamer, like, so say I have that card, right? I move it from graveyard hand, put it into my hand. I use that kick. I can't draw that same kick that same turn. So you want the one that creates, so you can do like 4 kicks, unless you, so like, because you can't use them both in the same turn, basically. I didn't know that's what you guys are asking about. I thought you were asking about something else. Since all the new equipment related to get bonus from draw ability. Yeah, Veronica got even nuttier if that is the case too. All the draw extras. No, for move you can do that. What? Like, I'm gonna go back. So is this what you're asking? Like, look, I'm using this strike. You're saying if I use this card, I'm gonna get both my strikes back? Okay, so there's 1 strike. So I should get 2 kicks back with your logic. I got 1 strike. So Tam, if you use the strike in the turn, you do not get 2. You only get 1. Is that clear? Nope, it just moves it. It doesn't create. There is another one that creates. This one just moves for the one I have in this deck. There is one that creates and you can get 2. But this one just draws 2. I could have done a little bit of a different play here, I think. Does this kill? Not really. I do love this animation though. My aim is a set on player level 55 and 56 for them. The event shop is nice, but I want more prism pulls. I think we'd all take more pulls, Simon. I'm pretty happy though. I think they've given us, honestly, it's been pretty nice. Like, I don't even think this is gonna keep up. I think we've gotten so many pulls. Like, we've gotten over 300 standard pulls in 2 weeks. That's kind of crazy. Like, most of you have already hit, and most of you guys hit that probably like even a few days ago to getting the 300 pulls. I feel like we've gotten so many goddamn pulls. Can move her Annihilation and Black Dance back to hand after use. Well, you can't with Mei Lin's. So I just showed it on screen, Tam. Like, it could be different wording, it could be a bunch of different things. So you got the Dogman? Yeah, Varlard, it's good. Tressa and Mika, or Tressa and Nia, or Tressa and Ray. Tressa, like just Hugo Tressa support, but I would prefer Mika or Ray. But Tam, there is a card that Mei Lin has that you can get an Epiphany for that will create 2 basics, and then you can also copy the other card I have and have both of them in the deck, and then you can draw them like constantly. But I didn't get that build, so if you want to have a good time, I would say Tressa's a must. Yeah, I think Tressa's the best character to pair him with. You can literally do whatever you want in this game, but if you're asking for my opinion of the best pairing, then yeah, it's Tressa. Nice, Simon, you got the 300. I'm saving mine for a while. I think I'm saving mine for like over a month until I get some more dupes of characters, so I know exactly who I want to put that stuff in. Okay, what am I missing in here? Where's that red dot from? Oh, it was a little buggy. Looks like Mei Lin Epi on that card. Yeah, maybe I have it though. Here, I'll show you what it is, Tam. I think it's like, I think I have one with it. I don't have that many saves on here, but if you have, look, see, I have both of them in here. If you have this one, then it works. Then you can play that and grab 2 more. Like even if you have a strike in hand, but you gotta have this one rather than this one. I'm gonna be right back though. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I've been drinking hella water. Okay, let's get into some 0 modes. Do I get my dailies done? Kinda. Alright, first little chaos mode of the first patch here. What is that? Just stickers? The one guy who cleared level plus 100 using Luke as main DPS. Actually, the person that's cleared the highest is a Haru main that has the egos maxed out and they're at level 130, which is the cap, Tam. Bread is only, I think Bread's in the 120s too using Luke. Luke dupe 4, I believe, with partner. And I am level 101. 101's the highest I've been with Kayron Veronica, and then I lost and got knocked down at the 80s. So I have broken into the 100, but it wasn't for very long. But if I had like duped up or partner Kayron, I think I could actually do some stuff. Okay, let's grab these. I don't think I need that yet. Okay, let me go look at her stuff. What's up, Delano? How you doing, man? I'm assuming it's been since last night. Last night was fun, dude. I was hyped as fuck. Cannot believe I hit. I thought I was about to go home sad, dude. All right, I need 30 of these to get this. 30? How many can I get from shop? 20 or something? Let me see here. Max. Okay, maybe I got to do like 1 run. Is there any others like in here a little bit? Ooh, and we get all this like trace stuff. This is gonna be nice. I don't know if I need that yet. Let me like take a peek at my gear. How did you find Yuki officially started? Has a lot of doom and gloom. People saying she is trash. Honestly, if she's trash, people should have waited a day to summon Delano. Like, they could have watched somebody test her. I personally don't care if she's good or not. I already built her on this account. She's just gonna be one of my AoE damage dealers, and yeah, I don't plan on going super deep into her. If she had been super busted, people would be complaining about power creep. So I'm just gonna enjoy the game like I do and play with who I want. That's like one of the best parts of a roguelite. I can literally do anything I want. Okay, so I'm gonna put Maylin's gear on her, just her broken pieces, and see where we're at. Throw you on there. I have order. I could level this one up. Let's give this like a hit. Let's give it like 1 hit. See where we're at. All right, 1 more hit. Damn it, dude. Like, all right, you just want me to use nothing. Okay, we gotta like go out, take a peek at her, look at her again, double check, go back in, and hit. There we go. That's how you get the crit damage. All right. Give me one more. Ooh, I should have just did it one more time. All right, that's where we're at. I'll take it though. 2 hits is fine, like for semi build. Obviously, this piece is probably not gonna make it onto the main build, guys. That's the only order piece I had, and I wasn't gonna go fishing for gear. Okay, so she's looking at 41 crit, 163 crit damage. Pretty good start. She's the first AoE damage dealer. They didn't want to overdo it, I think. Yeah. She's the best AoE in my opinion. Her Epiphany with move does allow to use the same card 2 times in the same turn and or before hand shuffle. Yeah, if you ever E2'd, like, she's a different animal, right? But we can talk about that for every character. If you're more on like the free-to-play side, you know, or the low spender side, again, that's why we're saving, right? We're saving to E2 people. Because I think if you wait past these first 3 banners, there's going to be some crazy Season 2 characters as well. I did a Chaos run and I got at least 5 Epiphany for Yuki and I got rid of her shield card. Yeah, I'm probably going to get rid of that card. Alright, so memory fragments are looking okay. Obviously, you're going to probably want to run a 2-2, like a crit damage, attack, and then whatever else you want, HP, defense, agony set. You can do Scarab. I am just being really stingent, like strict kind of how I'm like upgrading gear. You know, like this is like good gear. It's just not necessarily going to be set reliant right now. So I'm not going to care too much about my sets. But I think Vero is on, like Vero's on a set, you know, but again, not good, even though she's like getting to that 40 crit range. But I was going to level up a couple of these. So let's hit here. Gosh, they don't want me to hit like good crit rate right now. It's starting to trigger me. Don't hit damage over time. Thank you. I mean, that could be okay if I go like an agony build with her, because she can get a little bit of agony. And then this one's bad. I don't think I was going to level this up. Did I get anything like relatively workable here? Not really. I could go for a crit chance hit, like on this. Like, I wouldn't be mad about it. Let me see if I can get crit chance. Okay, that's dead to me. I don't even know what I'd hit on that to be happy. Yeah, the rest are kind of mid. What was this one? Oh, this was just all damage. I could get behind that. Jesus. Jesus. Alright. Okay, that's good enough for now. She's not, I don't know if she's getting upgraded there. Okay, and then I needed to look at my Mika. Dude, I love all these mats to upgrade shit. Okay, I'm probably just gonna like max this one out. I need to go buy more of those from the shop. Let me see how many I can buy. Wow, I'm gonna be like ready for this run. Let's go to here. Good luck, Docs. Good luck. I hope you get all the Nias, man. I was not as lucky getting Nias, but I think I'll be alright. I'll survive. Wouldn't have minded a few more copies, though. Like, what am I missing out on? I'm missing out on the Rock and Roll Dust Bowl effect, the increase in basic like stuff, and then the rhythm boost. I wanted that rhythm boost. That rhythm boost is very nice. And who's I on? Mika. Just want to max this out. Again, it's not a good piece. I'm more. That's such a lot of flat attack. But this is my first set of gear, guys. This is my second account. Remember that. Don't judge me too harshly. I just wanted to level up some of these pieces I got from a while ago. Okay, that looks pretty good for now. Alright, let's go get into a Chaos run. Should be ready to go. She used to be... I got my Khalip to 700 plus attack, 300 plus defense, with defense attack on right side of memory frags. Oh, you're going for nuke build, Simon. How's that felt? I'll go post a video of my buddy's pulls. It was funny. He got Max Lucas. Oh my god, dude. You might... Hey... Dude, I actually need to see somebody build Lucas. I want to see how he feels. Let's go for a trauma mode and let's test her out. Alright. Get Arrow in. Get Yuki in. And get Mika in. Personally think this is going to be her best team. But we'll see. Maybe Nia's better. Maybe Cassius gets thrown in there at some point. But to me, this is going to probably be her best. And I wanted to level her up once. Oh, I don't have enough just to make it. But she is level 60. I just don't have her leveled up. So this is what she's looking like for the run. And then did I get this? I did not. So let's grab that. Sweet. Greater than 600. 80 attack above 5. For every 80 attack above 500, add an additional plus 1% to the modifier, additional plus 5%. So what is that? 160, 320, 400. Is that 1100? No. Am I doing that wrong? No. 160, 320, 900? 900? What's her attack at 7? So I'm short a little bit. So let's get in there. Oh, have the bosses been hard? Dude, I want to hit those up too. I love patch day, dude. Patch day is fun. Get to see all the new shit. Alright, are we trying to make a Yuki build first run in? I think I'm going to set my Veronica up and then start working on some Yuki stuff. So let's just grab Pendant. Yeah, let's just grab Pendant. And I'll start working my way into her. Guess we'll go create. I think leadership could create some really good builds. I just don't feel super confident of trying that. Because I thought the replace effect might be a little nice, but I feel like that... I want to see somebody test that, not me. I don't want to be the guinea pig for that. Yeah, Kentress did 6-9. Can see it doable with 7 or 8, but 9-9, I don't know. 7 or 8, huh? I'll have to test that on the main. I'll be on the main tomorrow. I just wanted to kind of get some play testing with my alt account in. And then maybe I'll do some hardcore testing on the main. I almost have my Veronica potential maxed out. I have my Kayron potential maxed out. So they should really be hitting hard tomorrow. Let's go top maybe. Top looks pretty safe. Good chunk of events. The boss up there. Yeah. There's not that many campfires though. I don't know how bad of stressed out this team gets. So stress could be an issue going top, but I'll have to see. Okay. Not a single Yuki card, huh? Jesus. Deluge. My least favorite card without maxed out Mika. I even hate this card more than Whirlpool. Just because it makes awkward opening hands. Good animations. Should kill with Ballista. Have the new events been good? There been any tricky events? Another monster is feeding on the corpse of a small creature. It pays no attention to the party's presence, completely absorbed in the meal before it. We're gonna go for a move. Alright. Are any of her basic cards good? Like, obviously I'm getting rid of shield. Are rapid slash and longsword slash good? Inspiration decrease cost by 1, so that can just be free. I feel like I'll probably end up getting rid of rapid slash maybe. Longsword slash can be free. Have to see too. Kind of get a feel for builds. Story is, I don't know, skip for me. Simon, you're the story person. You're supposed to be the one. You're supposed to be the one reading and telling people about the story. Oh my god. Simon's a story skipper now? Jesus, nobody's reading this story. I will read it if like 17,000 people tell me that it's great, and then I'll go back and be like, all right, I gotta look at this. Or if Kairon shows up, maybe I'll take a peek at it. That has retain. Interesting. Dude, they're nice. They're real nice. Give me one more, dogs. Give me one more, and she's really gonna be popping off with all those ballistas. Holy shit. That's the best thing I could have gotten if I was gonna miss, I swear. Give me the best character in the game. Or best support if you want to get into technicals. But I really think she's like the best character in the game, especially like longevity wise. A random combatant epiphany. What's this? At the start of the battle, 1 evade. That's kind of cool. Stops you from getting some big hits in, I guess. I wonder how much more evade. They question about unsettling feeling. Some empire crap. There's nothing special in this one, right? You're just gonna talk? Okay. Go random. Yuki with Rin? Yuki with Rin, huh? Isn't Rin pretty selfish? They don't step on each other's toes at all, Zero? Who's your third? You know what's kind of funny is I don't even have a Rin account. I don't even have a running account. Ballista. Deluge. Let me see what this gives me. Draw. Draw's nice. I wish it was draw for 0. Mika. Oh, okay. I mean, at least you got some AP gen. That could work. I feel like anything can work, though, if you want to put the time and effort into it. You know what I mean? Alright, let's actually look at these. Activate inspiration for all cards of this unit in hand. 165% damage. Activate inspiration for 1 random card of this unit in hand. And then you get an attack boost. And then you get retrain retrieve, so you can do it multiple times. Activate inspiration for 1 random card of this unit in hand. I think the attack one could be kind of cool, but number 1 is just consistent. So let's just grab number 1 for consistency. But trickery shot, I could see, or trickery strike, could be kind of nice for some damage, because you just hit, lower, hit, lower. Literally, Simon, anything works. I already told you what I think the best build is, though. I think what I'm playing is the best for Yuki. But I know people are going to be coming in here and they're going to be like, I'm using Nia, Ray, Yuki, and doing crazy things. I'm using Cassius, Nia, Yuki. I'm using Yuki, Mei Lin. I'm using whatever I want. So it is what it is. That's such a clean animation. Oh my god. Crazy. I'm kind of excited for some other new characters. Like, if they like have animations like this is gonna be really good for the game. Real good for the game. Looks like a broken camera facility, maybe? I don't know, or lasers or some shit. I don't know what these are. It looks like shit's growing on them. At the end of turn, if you have 5 or more cards in hand, a shield, credits. You know what? I'm going to go for some... I kind of want to go for random equipment, but let me just go for these credits. We don't need my HP decreased right now. Oh, they're turrets. Duh. Turrets, I got you. Like laser turrets? That's kind of crazy turrets. Just a bunch of upgrades. He's the rage builder, right? Yeah. Non-attack card. I'm about to use so many non-attack cards. Alright, he's about to go crazy. I need the challenge. I gotta buff him up. Five stacks, huh? Yeah, I do need some card draw, it's feeling like, though. I need some reposes. I need some generation going here. Okay, so I've given him 7 million stacks. So let's see how hard he claps me. That was pretty deep. Okay. 0, 0, 0, 0. No! Where's the 0? Okay, I think I'm gonna go for... God, I don't love these ones, to be honest. Hardy Scuffed Run. Mark's pretty nice. Action count's okay. Let's go for Mark. Got the slash. Should already healed. Stack him up some more. I hope they buff Yuki. I mean, maybe they will. But I just think it sets a bad precedent when you start doing that 707. So I am going to be happy with how whatever she looks like, to be fair. So like, if you feel she's underwhelming, I think you just really gotta, like, from now on in future banners, is not pull the first day. I think you should pull the second day. Because I just, like, if they do buff her, cool. You know, I have her. If they over buff her, people are gonna be calling power creep. Like, if they... It's just, like, I just feel like this is the same cycle in every gacha game I've ever played. So... Like, the same things just keep repeating. Like, it's like there's one group that's like she's too powerful, or one group that she's not powerful enough. Like, if they make a 5-star Mika and they power creep her, now Mika's useless, you know? So it's just the cycle of gacha. And I could sit here and complain that she's super weak or whatever, but I'm the one that summoned for her, and sometimes you summon for weak characters just because they look cool. Especially in a PvE game where you can literally do whatever you want. I've seen almost every single kind of team comp get to difficulty 10. Maybe they can't push to level 130, which you don't even need to. It doesn't even help the save data. But, like, did this get buffed? Wasn't this 8% before? Not to go on a tangent, but, like, I feel like this was 8%. But yeah, just do what you want to end the segment about it. This is my first run, Jason. Yep. Kind of testing her out, getting a feel for her. I haven't even fully invested in her, so she might feel a little bit weaker compared to some other characters. And this is also my second account, so I haven't farmed very much on this account either. So this is kind of a good test for her to kind of see how she would be on a newer 50 account, a little bit of a weaker 50 account. Stress is kind of nice. I was thinking about that attack buff, but I think I'm just gonna go with this. She beat Dick Dai Chun-Li basically. Okay, what's the best slash here? You guys got any input? Let me know too. So we got 338 damage, decreased cost by 1, so it'd be like 2, and then 308, and it can be 1, and then we got 360 plus 60 damage amount for each drawn card of this turn for 1 turn. Max 3, that's kind of cool. I kind of like the retain one. Then you can make a 180 full 540 nuke. You can make a 540 nuke. Is it just single target though? Is that single target nuke? Oh, that might not be as good. Huh. You can make a single target build with there? Double, like, I wonder what the like good epiphanies for that card are. Maybe I should just go for 2. Okay, I'm just gonna go for 2 for the AoE build. I would have pulled for her, but ended up pulling Luke on standard. What dupe level do you got, a Luke? Hopefully, at least got like another copy of Luke or something. I kind of like Luke. I wouldn't mind getting some playing Luke, but I want dupes of him first. I feel like we're gonna slowly start being to the point where you need dupes. Because I don't know how they're gonna make like hard content unless they're gonna need their dupe. So trickery, cleave. This is kind of a weak turn, but I'm gonna try it out. Ooh, that looks like it hit pretty good. Obviously, this is early in the run, but oh, E0. Oh, that's a tough hit then. God damn. Now I feel bad. That's brutal. I'm out here pulling off-banner Veronicas. Come on. Giant Ballista. Okay, so we could go real AoE build. I could just go AoE, like going crazy. Not going to be the best single target shit, but don't really want to go into Deluge. That's kind of cool. Okay, let me see what card I get from this. Got Cleave. And then let's see what I get here. Slash, so I can go Cleave slash. Honestly, Jason, if you really enjoy the game, I think it's pretty easy to have a second account. Like, I know a lot of people aren't going to want to do that, but I do think if you're just doing, like, I have a level 35 account that I'm just doing dailies on. I have Maylin, Veronica, or Leia, Hugo. I have Luke, Renoa, and I'm just kind of just doing dailies for 5-10 minutes every day. I don't even play the account. It's just, and I have like 100 summons saved up. It just feels kind of nice. So whenever I want to jump into that, I can. But I guess that's more like content creation brain. So am I just supposed to decrease stress? Do I have all my epiphanies already? Really? I got everything? Got Kowalski, got Repose. Okay, yeah, got her full. Okay, I guess I got everything. Alright, well, I guess I could take credits. Sure. Thank you. I have my main around 50, then I have my ult around 40. It's pretty easy. Yeah. Especially if you're not, like, if you don't do zero mode or chaos mode, like, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna go top. Like, this is literally me playing this account my, like, first or second day of really playing the account. And it already feels, you know, pretty complete, especially if you, like, wait till, like, the 50s. That kind of sucks, Jason. That kind of sucks. I mean, you can always reach into the wallet. You know, I don't like to suggest that to people. I'm just saying, like, if you don't have time, you know, sometimes you got money just because you're working a lot. Otherwise, you just gotta wait till she goes to the standard banner, you know, and then you can maybe get her. Maybe you'll pull her once she rotates in a couple weeks. Say, Tam, the only reason I think Deluge is bad, right, is because it costs you 1, right? So your first turn you're down to 2, and then you get the 1 wave. And it's not bad if you don't have a huge hand, but Veronica usually uses up like 2 to 3 of your AP first turn. So you don't, when you have her Mika maxed out, you can play Deluge for free turn 1, and then you start on wave on your next turn, and so it like generates better. But like right now, for example, right, if I play Deluge, I can only play Firing Prep and 1 thing. I'm gonna play Deluge here, but like I might have 2 more upgrades. So I want to get Veronica fully upgraded, just because it's gonna do way more damage. And usually the mobs are only surviving like 2 to 3 turns. So I might get 1 AP later on because of wave generation. So why am I spending 1 to get 1 later on? If that makes sense. Yeah, if you got it at 0, play the shit out of it. Okay, let's go you, and then I think I was gonna Deluge, but I was like, I will Deluge into Repose. and pass. And then maybe do a little heal. And then I'm set up pretty good for nuking him down. But yeah, it depends on the open. Yeah, you're right. It can't get a piff. Simon got me with that. Simon caught me lacking. Let's go you. And it depends on your wave generation too. Let's go for morale. And then source. Sorry, I gotta talk these out. I don't want to mess up. Go real slow on him. You guys are right. Simon baited me. Simon #1 right now. I'm trying not to die to stupid face here. Okay, I'm gonna go prep / pass. Yuki's about to get messed up, which is gonna kind of suck. Could do this and then get pendant going at least, and then Yuki will break. I think I like that. But yeah, you might get like 3 upgrade cards and it like gets a little awkward. I don't get why purple don't get epiphany. It is what it is. Ooh, that impulse looks cool. I like that. I don't think so, Tam. But if you have her E6, like on my main account, I'd be casting Deluge every time, you know, because it feels good to cast it. But on my alt, when she's like, I think she has 2 dupes, it just doesn't feel as good. So I can go Blessing, Impulse, Kowalski. I gotta go Impulse, draw Kowalski. Nice. Hopefully she wakes up early. Doesn't look like it. Damn, she should be grunting. Jesus. I mean, it's not even kind of fair to talk about her, Taco. I don't have a build. The run just started. Like, a lot of characters suck unless they have builds. If you're judging a character based off their chaos appearance, I get why some of you might be disappointed. Like, she could have a specific build. There could be a game mode where AoE is more relevant. It's like, again, I don't know. I'm sure she's not gonna feel crazy like Malin or Hugo for sure. So if that's like, if you're trying to say like, not even you specifically, but if you think Yuki's gonna be like as good as these single target damage dealers, I'm glad you're not on the dev team, because I would hate for her to be that broken this early on. But yeah, she got some screams going on. But I already like her because I like her design, and I summoned for her basically for free. So I think I'm gonna buy that. So this X works with her, right? Works with her. It works with the, what was that card? Oh, I didn't get it. Didn't that work with this slash? That other slash, the single target slash? So maybe you could go like an X build with that, for if you're going for like single target build. Because like a lot of people think Kayron's pretty ass too, especially because like you can get pretty screwed over if you don't get some things. Like if you don't get Oath, you don't get this, you don't get a million other things. Like it can be pretty shitty runs. Okay, is there any basics? Is any basics that we are getting rid of? Like is Longsword Slash or Rapid Slash, you guys been getting rid of those? I could see maybe losing Rapid Slash, but I'm going to try to get rid of the basics and kind of see where it ends up, but maybe you want to keep some of these. So I'm just going to kind of go with that feel of it. I'm probably going to just remove all her basics and then kind of see what the epiphanies are. Maybe I can stumble into something. This is also not a super high level chaos run, so it might not save. Supply buff valuable intel 1. During the next one visit to the shop, the price of one random displayed item is reduced by 100. That's kind of cool. Interesting. Or just decrease stress by 3 kind of is lame. Does anything else happen when you turn the power off? I feel like I've gotten like 7 like baiting comments, Taco, about her being ass, and if she sucks, she sucks, you know? I think at the end of the day, even if she sucks, you know, I'm leveling her to 60 and using her as an AoE damage dealer because this is my second account, and it's just for testing all the characters. So I've kind of already committed to building her. It doesn't really matter how good she is. But I will try to tell you guys after like a run, hey, like I would not pull this character unless you want to see her every day. You're really comfortable with getting her and her being bad. Like, just don't pull her. Just save. Because you're going to want to E2 most of the characters in this game to have them like reach their full potential. Otherwise, they're pretty bad. Like Luke. Even Kayron's really nice when he has his E2. You know, like all these characters are just better. I don't know if that's that great. That might be like okay on her. Okay. We're just going for all basics gone, and then I'll figure it out as it goes. Because Inlight pulled for her. Yeah, I would have been, like, I'm not going to lie to you. I would have been pissed if I didn't pull her. But that's just because I want to play with her. Yeah. I would have been calling her bad, probably. Oh, no. I would have pulled her on my third account, actually. So. Oh, yeah. There's no way she should outperform Kayron. Dude, Kayron E2 starts AoEing like crazy. E3, he goes ballistic. Like, there's just no way. I don't see her competing with Kayron. I don't see her competing with Mei Lin. I don't see her competing with Hugo. I don't see her competing with Veronica. So she's already middle of the pack, okay? Like, there's no way she's competing with, like, all these heavy hitters. So, I already have all those characters, though. Like, that's what I rerolled for. The first basic attack is pretty nice because it can be free with Inspo. That is very true, Jason. With my luck, though, Jason, it'll just get added back, so. Vero's a sub DPS, Simon. Vero's just there to, like, sit there and look pretty and just keep smacking you. So I hope she does more damage than Vero. But Vero hits fucking hard for being the sub DPS that just sits there. Ain't gonna lie to ya. Kinda think I should have healed there. Let's see how hard he hits me. I wonder how good her single target build is too. It'd be kind of nice to see a single target Yuki build. Also, like if I had like triple repos for 0 with Yuki, I think it changes how good she is too, you know? So it's going to be really chaos dependent if you're getting like a good run. Because I wouldn't say this has been an insane run so far. I think that strike that I had that had the retain, like the trickery strike, might have been better for like the way I'm playing, more like draw a ghost style, because I feel like I'm only seeing like 1 or 2 of her cards every once in a while. Yeah, her skill animation's clean, sprites incredible. But yeah, her already you can tell her single target damage is not the best. Like, probably already killed this guy with Mei Lin. Hugo probably ripped him a new one by now. Mei Lin might be carrying a little bit. But, yeah, she looks really good. I would like to have her fully built too, to like be like, because like Kayron fully built is so different than like very small potential. Like, cause like mine's like minimum potential invest right now for Yuki. Definitely need some more card draw though. Some rallies would be nice. Some gear bags would make her go a lot harder. Like, I'm missing so much to even make her kit relevant right now. She really needs that draw. What up, G? How you doing? Tactical or cleave? I'm gonna take the cleave, but maybe we see what the other epiphany upgrades are. Okay, if there's no shield, 60%. When taking damage, get a shield at start of turn. I'm gonna go if there's no shield. I don't have that much shield generation. I know the other shield's a little bit bigger, but sometimes they don't attack back to back. Let's put it on Vero, because I can probably find a little bit better of one. Cleave doesn't get epiphany? Oh, well then it's worthless. Damn it. Well, this is already a bad build then. Is it nice duped? Okay. Yeah, guys, this is me going in pretty dry to this. For every 3 cards drawn with an ability plus 1p. I did like a 12, and then I streamed last. Oh my god, dude, I cannot. I woke up in the middle of the night to do that stream. Like, I woke up right in the middle of the night and then went back to bed because the maintenance was so goddamn long. Holy crap. Okay, top is kind of safe. What do we got? That one boss fight, and then this could be dogs. This being dogs would be a nightmare. So let's go like middle, hit this fire probably, and then go down. I guess I never get to go back down if I go that way. Damn, that's kind of dicey. Top fire, no shops. No, like, this is gonna be a real rough run. Actually, I'm gonna get bodied. I'm not getting any rallies or gear bags. Holy. Repulse doesn't cost 0. Oh, this is tough. Doing second run of dungeon at the moment, halfway done with interior. Then again, right now no one really knows the best build. Everyone's playtesting. I'm sad upgrades from 0 doesn't apply to event 0. I thought people were saying the dog didn't get nerfed. Like, I thought they said in the patch notes it was nerfed, and then I thought I heard somebody say that the dog didn't really get nerfed. So what's the facts there? Has anybody fought the dog yet? Don't worry, you'll find your way. My Yuki is level 60 and potential almost finished. I love her, using her with Nia and Veronica, and I just 3 turns stage 10 on Twilight. Nice. Yeah, I think Nia is actually probably even a little bit better for her just because she already has so much card draw. I just wish I had a few more dupes in my Nia, and I think I'd want to utilize her more. At least Kowalski's gonna draw some cards, so I can kind of get a little bit going with that. Haven't seen the dogs yet? Okay. I'm at the last stage of the new cast and I fought the dog. How was that, G? I keep forgetting that has morale. I gotta use that first. Also, if I went like enhanced ballista for single target, it'd probably go a little bit better too with this build. I just wanted to kind of go double AoE for the fun of it. Nia's the best pair for me. I do some insane stuff with them. For Yuki was easy. Maybe I'll test her next. Kind of see. I have one level 50, but her potential I don't think is invested in very much. I'm just going to get my stress down a little bit. I don't know if it was nerfed. It's still like a truck. Damn. What up, River? Seems like you need her partner. I mean, maybe, but I'm free to play, so I'm not getting partners probably for anybody but like one character. So I already knew that when I was getting her. Like, yeah, you probably want her E2 as well. When drawing your own attack card by an ability, that's pretty good. Is this one of the weapons you guys were talking about? That's really good on her, right? What do I have on her? I think I'm gonna keep the intellect one, but I think that other one was almost better for like what she wants to do. When drawing your own attack card by an ability, that card gets 50% damage amount for 1 turn. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Okay, let's see if I get a 12. Oh my god, 2. Alright, well, we won't even test it. Yeah, it is what it is. This is the first run. There's gonna be a million more, so. I kind of want to get her in a 10 run, but I don't have 10 runs open on this account. I would love to run some 0-10 with her. I actually probably would have started with that. I'm only on level, I think I'm on difficulty 8 right now. And then I'm like 1 or 2 wins away from rank up to 9. So I might do that today too. Maybe I can get to difficulty 10. I just haven't pushed on this account, you know. Having 2 accounts level 50 is a little, it's a lot if you're just doing 0 runs on them. This mob? Is there something super specific I need to worry about? Upon this monster's death, create 2 nature benedictions. Are those like crazy? You know what I did again? I didn't play this tactical analysis first. The mob is annoying. The card, it gives you a debuff. I think I'm going to kill them both at the same time almost. So I don't think I'm going to have to worry about it at all. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I see what you're talking about. Okay, upon hit, cost of this card, -1 while in hand. At the end of turn, +1 vulnerable and weakened to combatants. Damage shaky. Oh, okay. So it makes me super weak. That's kind of cool. Let's just AoE. I am gonna make a Discord probably tonight, but it's gonna be only like it's not gonna be. It's gonna be pretty like not private, but I'm only like probably like only at a few people I'll see. I do want to get back on Discord though. I just don't want to like go too crazy again. I don't love keeping maintenance up on Discord. But I would like to see some of your guys' builds. So if like I see you around a lot, I will try to get you in there. And because I want to be able to have like I want to be able to like showcase builds and see people's builds. God, I would should I just put it on her? Isn't that super good for her? Is that better than 18% attack though? That's a lot of attack. 18%? What is that comparable to? 50% damage per card? I don't know. That's gotta be. Is there a legendary replica core? Like, is there like a prism one or whatever? So this is her best? Alright, I'll put it on her then. If that's her best in slot, I will slap it on her. When a card has 2 morale, -1 is on team and the other is on enemies, right? When a card has 2 morale / -2 morale, yeah, I think the -2 is negative attack, but I think they I'm not sure if they have to have morale or it goes negative. So I'm not sure which ones. Oh wait, you can replace it now. I swear you can do it before on mythics. I know you can't replace it if you already have a mythic on there. Like you can't replace a mythic with a mythic, I'm pretty sure. But you think you can replace a legendary with a mythic. At the start of the battle, 1 damage reduction and draw 1. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. Okay. I can put that on anybody too. Put that on Mika. I could put that. I like that. You can make a nasty Mika build with that. I'm going to put it on Yuki, but that's a nice equipment. Yeah, let's throw it on you. I am going to build her potential up. Gee, it's just going to be a little bit. I'm working on it. I still have my energy for the day, so I might farm some green crystals. But I just wanted to kind of get in here, you know, test out some of the game modes, look at some of the new stuff. Okay, I think I'm gonna go cleave. And then play Deluge maybe. Maybe I'll AoE. And then can Deluge. Oh, anything else interesting going on? If I don't kill this pup, I don't care. And I will probably say it periodically, but please sub to the channel. I am working on trying to get to 1K subs, and anybody that subs, likes, comments, I appreciate all of you. Helps a ton. So, my little plug. Alright. Let's play that and pay us. I don't think I'm going to do anything this turn. Hopefully I get a few more attack cards next turn and I can do a couple hits. These guys are kind of annoying if you don't get a couple of attack hands. Okay, I can go you into prep into this. So let's hit here. We'll go this, and then I think I'll be good here. Repose, little trickery, prep. I wish I had the other one. I don't really love that. So this will be 2, 3 hits into world. Oh, I think that's enough. That should be enough. Thank you, G. Appreciate it. And then, oh yeah, with the drones too. Oh my god. Thank you. Die. Should have healed a little bit. Make sure you're healing before you kill stuff. You know, I'm a scrub and I do that often. Need to slow down. When you draw by an ability, plus 20% damage amount for 1 turn, max 2 turns. That's super nice for. That's super nice for Veronica. That goes with like Kowalski and Repose really, really well. Okay. Yeah, God, you guys are right. These new items are nutty. Nutty, nutty. Okay, fight, event. Okay. I love this stage, but only if I get some attacks, which I did. So let's go fire slash freezing. Okay, when using a card for this unit with an activated inspiration, 130% damage to a random enemy. God, I kind of wish that had. Oh, there it is, initiation. It's initiation is outbreak of war, right? I kind of wish it had that for the first one. At the start of the turn, activate inspiration for 1 random card of the unit in hand. Interesting. When using a card of this unit with an activated inspiration, $60. So an AoE. I think I'm going to take the free AoE. Is that the best one, G? Or is one better? Damn, 2 hours? I think just having the 0 ins. Yeah, okay. I was like, I feel like that's kind of works synergy with their kit a little bit, but not a bad idea to get a second opinion. I don't think this is going to be a perfect save by any means. Just kind of trying to get a feel for some of these cards. Can go for heal. I think I will go for heal damage reduction. And then do a little arrow. Get a heal in. And pass. And get the double hit. Vero's getting up there in stress, which Vero is super annoying when she's stressed out. Just because it really messes up the damage I got going on. Heal, heal, heal. I think I can only do like 1 of these heals. Cost 1. Actually, I'm just gonna go heal and then pass, and then Ballista should kill. Getting towards the end though, this is when things can get dicey. Okay, I think I'm going top still. Hit that shop up. Maybe get a rally or something. Gear bag maybe. Some card draw. Is he crazy? Oh, I don't want to commit, but if I had him E6, I might play around with him. Because, like, any character that has max dupes kind of gets a little ridiculous, so. Shield's not gonna really matter. Alright, just casting it all. He's M6 and can spam now for free. I use with her, really? Just kind of like in the video. What they were all doing. Maybe that's a good comp with. I remember Barrel was in there too with their testing. I could test Barrel at some point. I don't think my Barrel's quite ready yet, but Barrel could be kind of fun too. Could have got rid of that bleed. I don't want the Seraphim to end me. These giant blisters are pretty weak against it. Pendant, huh? Whirlpool versus Slash. What is that going to do? 400? This is going to do 100 and heal me for 80. Or I could do this Rapid Fire. I think I'm just going to do this Rapid Fire. Potentially get a Ballista. And then we'll put the Damage Protect up. Barrel was bugged earlier. Not sure if they fixed her already. She's bugged? What was her bug? Was it like a good bug or a bad bug? Is she doing more or less damage? Okay. I can actually use Trickery. I feel like I'm going to want Trickery to cost 0 every time. Alright, what's cool? So you can give me pretty much nothing. Another cleave, huh? Okay, guess we'll just double cleave it up. Let's see how hard this hits. 800? I mean, that really wasn't crazy, but I guess it was something. Does the plus 20 damage from one turn from a weapon apply to all cards or only your own cards? This one? I'm pretty sure it just applies to Vero. But I think you can draw it with any ability, but I think it's just her that gets the damage increase. But I'm not sure. It might have to be her own draw. But I think, like, if I draw with Gear Bag with Mika, it still works. But it also just works with a lot of Vero's abilities, too. So I feel like it's pretty good for her. But most of the gear is just, like, just for that character. Some of it will say multiple, like, there's some that says it's for everyone. I don't know if I have any of that, though. At the end of the turn, if you have 5 or more cards in hand, 140 fixed shields. Am I going to have 5 cards in my hand? I'm going to leave the draw one. That'd be a good Renoa equipment. I feel like I always got a million cards with the Renoa. Maybe with Kayron. That might be a Kayron equipment. Ooh, this is kind of a gloomy office. What the hell happened in here? What is up with all this stress decrease? I feel like it's all just stress decrease. Did I even have it? Like, what do I have to upgrade that? Draw 1 attack card. Has retain. Increase the damage amount of those cards by 40% for 1 turn. 1 AP. That's pretty spicy. That's pretty spicy. And it has retain, so you can kind of time it out. Draw 2 attack cards. Decrease damage amount of those cards by 20%. Draw 1 attack card at the start of the next turn. Draw 1 attack card. Ooh, I kind of like Prepare to Subdue, too. Oh, but it's only for... Is it for 2 turns? Because it's not an upgrade, right? So it just happens 1 time the next turn? Because it's not an upgrade? Just a skill? I'm going to go for 1, but... Those are kind of all juicy in their own ways. Yeah, the AP's really nice. Really, really nice. I actually think if you can get a couple of those with AP, I would start liking Nia a little bit more than Mika. So, Like, then I can see, like, because, like, sometimes you just want a little bit more AP generation. That's the only reason I like Mika. But, yeah, if you can get a couple of those cards, it makes her a little bit bursty. Little robot. Okay. Source of the Forbidden. When hit, inflict one random effect among vulnerable, weaken, or impaired to the attacker 3 times per turn. That's kind of nice. Apply buff active threat response. At the start of the battle, in this stage, all monsters' morale decrease by 2. So it's a fight. Can I put that on anyone? Could put that on Veronica. Actually, I'm gonna put that on Veronica. She works completely fine without Mika. Yeah, I just am so invested in Mika G. It's just, and I'm so used to AP generation. I'm probably gonna be, running Mika a lot. But if I had potential invested in Nia, I had dupes in Nia, I think Nia's a really great option. There's an event that brings you to another map. Interesting. Okay. Let's get rid of rapid fire. This is not going to be a Vero build. Like, really, it's just not going to be a Vero build. When drawing a status ailment or curse card, ooh, does this stack infinitely? Does this stack infinitely, guys? When drawing a status ailment or curse card, this seems like nuts on Kayron. If this stacks infinitely, I can just stack my deck up with a bunch of futility and then destroy a bunch of futility in my hand and then draw a million cards and get like 100%, 200% damage increase. I don't know, something crazy. Once per turn. It says for 1 turn. It doesn't say once per turn. Does it actually once per turn? Because usually it'll say, like, what's the other one that says, like, it says it differently. Like, look, max 2 times per turn. See how this one says max? That's lame. They should put it on there. If it's not infinite, I'd be pretty pissed, actually, because, like, why are they did it? Okay, it's not once? Okay. It's not once, huh? Ooh, that's going to be great for Kayron then. Holy fuck. I'm not going to put it on anyone right now, but I could see it working on other characters. God damn. I don't want any of that. I'll test it. And but that already gets tomorrow. I'm going to be on my main account. I'm going to be trying to do that with. Yeah, but okay. So Supa, no, it's not 5 at most. So your first one turn on Kayron, you just stick futility into the deck, right? Into the graveyard. And then if you have enough card draw to draw it all again, you see what I'm saying? You can put futility into the deck so that you can get a bunch to get it to stack like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. And then you have triple oath, double oath, and you just draw millions of cards. You run it with Cassius, you shuffle, draw millions of cards. I'm just saying there's combos there. Yeah, no, you don't need Cassius, but you can run Cassius. Like, I'm just saying it's combos. I just like it because it's a Kayron card. Maybe I'll try to do something with it. It looks a little fun. Anything that can help stack him up, I'm excited for that. Anything that can infinitely be stacked is always cool too. Especially from playing Mega Bonk, dude. God damn, Mega Bonk be going crazy with that shit. Cleave is kind of weak here. I think I can go see if I can get another Yuki card. Double Cleave, huh? Okay. First one's kind of mid though. I mean, the damage is looking pretty good there. Maybe these guys are just squishy, but the damage was looking pretty nice right there. And I don't even have a good build. Just passing, right? I guess I can decrease stress. I was surprised during an internet outage I had when we can play Megabonk offline. I did not know that. Now I don't have to touch my Hugo for a while, not like I was using him. Megabonk is super fun, Simon. Megabonk is crazy. I have not been playing it as much since I've been delving into Chaos Zero Nightmare, but definitely had a great time playing that. I will go back to it too at some point. Maybe not on stream, but definitely a fun side game. I kind of want to go tactical analysis, but I kind of just want to pass. Let me just kill this guy. Let me just kill this deer. Make sure. Wrap into double cleave. I run vulnerability on her slash card and get it duped. Also got a forbidden card in her deck. Okay. How rare are the forbidden cards? Is it like guaranteed one per run or anything? Or is it just super random? Oh shit. Oh shit. Why do I always find this guy? Can't he just leave me alone for like 5 minutes? God damn. Alright. At least I'm ballista build though, so I'm probably gonna be fine. But dude, he really loved me. Every run, it's just like dogs want to test my patience. Ooh, another one? Kind of wish I drew that at a different turn, but take it. Yeah, I heard they nerfed him. But I did have the AoE to make it fine, I think. Like, I think I would have been alright pre-nerf, to be fair. Like, as long as you got rid of that first wave and you had the damage, usually it was okay. It's like, if the dogs got out of control, though. And I haven't beat him yet, so. But, goddamn, dude. PTSD for the rest of my life. Dude, I've died so many times one fight from the boss, dude. Oh. Especially when you're on a copy of this specific card. And that's the time you're gonna die, huh? Repose is pretty good here. Dude, Veronica is getting a little stressed out. It's a little scary. She's getting a little up there. I think this almost kills though, so. One wave for each hit? Sure. The rest doesn't matter. Maybe I draw into another damage spell though. Nice. Damn. Not quite. Yeah, she feels real nice for just killing waves. I like that. She's definitely felt smooth so far. Normally I would want a Wandering in the Void, but I'm pretty sure I'm already past that point. Again, this is a pretty crappy Veronica build. This is a pretty crappy Mika build. And it's not the best Yuki build, but I don't think I'm removing anything from her deck. Maybe fish for some equipment. A Maneuvering Fire wouldn't be bad, but I'm not gonna like dilute her deck right now. Her gear looks good enough. So yeah, there's nothing else I would try to go for. Wouldn't mind like a Gear Bagger Rally though for last fight. What's this? When an ally uses a forbidden card, recover 3% of max HP. That seems terrible. How many forbidden cards would you have to use to make that worth it? Jesus. Yeah, none of that. None of this. Okay, let's get out of here. Just finished posting my build showcase vid. Now I gotta make one more vid. Nice, nice. I don't think I'm doing any showcase stuff. I'm just gonna play with her a little bit. Stream a little bit today. Gotta do a couple work things tomorrow and then yeah, streaming my main account tomorrow. So it'll be fun. Get into some 10 runs maybe tomorrow. Can draw one more. Oh, see, keep forgetting the morale. What is it called? Which one did you get, G? There's a purple weapon with draw by ability bonus? That sounds strong. We'll max reload. Chimera Knight? Is that some ant shit? It's making me think of Hunter x Hunter. Dude, honestly, Trickery Strike has been probably the worst card so far for me, but maybe it's just my build. Because, like, I feel like that retain attack would have been a lot more beneficial, just because I didn't have that many of Yuki's cards into my hand. Like, I think that would have went a lot further this run, so maybe I'll try that next run. Damn, that actually hit really hard. Maybe he was just squishy. Heal 40% at the end of turn. When you draw shield. Max 2 times, so 50% shield potentially. Versus just heal every turn. I'm gonna take the heal. I think that's probably a little better. A little more consistent at least. She's my second level 60 character. My third will be Chizuru, and I got one that draw one card and activate 2 cards in your hand. Draw one and activate. That sounds pretty good for her. Doesn't look like Veronica's gonna fully mind break. Is there any other equipment I haven't seen? I did see that one. Got anything else in here? Doesn't. Oh, what's this one? You draw by. Okay, that's the shield one. Nope. Oh, I guess I should check the old equipment too, because some of it got buffed, right? So maybe there's some new pieces that are good. Yeah, I think they need the Magic the Gathering treatment, and they need to get some like card, you know, some better keywords and things like that. But I think that'll come with time. Like by season 2, we should have a little bit more cleaner. Like just like they tried to get rid of Outbreak of War and change it to Initiation. I think it's just to like make it look cleaner on the cards. Even though I do like Outbreak of War, the name better. Yeah. Magic the Gathering went through a phase of that though, Simon, and then, you know, then they got all these evergreen mechanics, and they kind of got it sorted out. But I feel like that's kind of a nature of an early card game. I could be a little bit more mistaken about that in 2025, but that's the only reason I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt on that one. Because I've played a lot of different card games. More cards you can use. I got a deck with a card that draws 1 attack card and 50% damage with 1 AP because I got a Divine Epiphany. Interesting. I'm sure, Razor, if you go into their forums and you go type that, it will help get her buffed up. I don't think I'm helping anybody getting buffed, just letting you know. My comments aren't changing anything at the company. And I honestly don't really care if she gets buffed or not. I feel like she's already fine. Maybe not the strongest character in the game. Maybe she's not tier 1, tier 0. The best new unit in the game. Must pull. Everybody needs to get her. But, you know, she's got cool animations. She has some combo potential. And who knows? Maybe somebody will find some broken builds that it's been one day. Like, I feel like we got to give it a little bit of breathing room. Like, I literally have ran one run with her. If you told me how good I thought Kayron was after my first run, I would have told you he's the worst character in the game and you should never use Kayron. Like, some of these characters need just builds. And we're all at different account levels. We're all like a level 35. Yuki is going to be complete ass compared to a level 50 with 60% crit. Kieran is much better than Renoa and Luke. Probably without dupes, yeah, I would agree. And I just seen so many people using like duped up Luke that I don't know if I'd make that assumption, but I would say Kieran's better than Renoa though. But I really like Renoa's playstyle. Renoa's really fun. Like, I kind of like that bullet playstyle. You can make some really good combos with her, and Renoa can be very strong if you get the right setup. So, and I got 2 dupes in my Renoa, so I already built her on my main. I actually might play around with her tomorrow on the main, because I got E2 Renoa, and yeah, it should be kind of fun to play around with it. All right, first clear is good. My overall feel for her was she is probably tier 1. So she's not tier 0. She's probably in that lower bracket, and she's probably in the lower end of it. But she still does massive amounts of AoE, which if you're looking for is great. And just like G's been saying, there's probably a million other combo potentials you can put with her that makes her even better. There's so many epiphanies in this game. There's so much random crap you can get that it's really hard to just judge it off of these first initial clears. Renoa and Nia can do some nasty... Yeah, Jason, they can. Yeah. Make some nasty things go down. There's a funny thing you can do with Nia where you can discard the trigger card with retrieve for 2 of Yuki's cards and then just get it back. Interesting. Interesting. That's kind of cool. Does it act? So it activates it off the top, and then you get it back in your hand, and then it will make one of the other inspiration cards trigger. Is that one? And I'm gonna die on the hill, G, of I don't care if she's good or not. I'm playing her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm building her. So even if she's the worst character in the game, the best character in the game, she's getting built on this account. And I'm just having fun testing her out and stuff and just trying to get a feel for her kits. So, okay, unlock the boss. I do understand I'm going to get asked that question probably a lot though. So, that's just going to be my response to it. Because I feel like some people aren't happy, but it is what it is. Like, I don't know. I played gacha for too long. I feel like we go through these same loops. And I can't wait for a support to come out, because everybody, when that support's going to come out, is going to be like, this is the new best. You need to summon her. Works on 1 dupe. Must get her. So, like, I already know what the videos are going to be. I think her partner's pretty good, but I think every partner's pretty good. We can take a peek at it though. It draws you 1 card, right? Why can't I look at it? It draws you a specific card. Attack card of the assigned combatant drawn. Through that combatant's ability, gain 25% damage amount for 1 turn. Increase damage amount. Yeah. For 3, solid. Move 1 from hand to draw. It actually makes it pretty nice. It's kind of like a Cassius effect, or a... Yeah, looks good. But I think you just need a lot of card draw with her. If you're running a lot of card draw with her, you're going to feel fine. Or if you're running like Nia, she has a lot of card draw. Like, whatever. I almost can use her with Nia. I just am super comfortable with Mika. And I would rather do a little bit more testing with her on my own, and then once I feel a little bit more comfortable, because like I tried to test Orlia on stream and I felt very, very slow reading all the cards, trying to figure out combos, whereas like at least if I get a couple games under my belt, I can play at a relatively fast speed. But she's almost usable right now. I just kind of wish I had this heal on shuffle. DEI wheel. That was crazy, Simon. Oh my god. Oh, let's see if I can level her up a little bit. Where is her partner? And look, I didn't even have her partner maxed out. Let's get this up a little. Maybe I will 60 this. Let me take a peek at my partners real quick. Yeah, because I can use this on Mei Lin. So I'm going to 60 this anyways, because this can always just be used on Mei Lin. I can get her to 53. So let's get her partner up. Okay, so she's got a max partner at least now. This will be my Mei Lin partner too. I'll just swap between. And then what was I gonna do? Check her potential. This is her current build. It's completely broken. It's pretty ass. I'm not, Simon. I know you're messing around. I know you're messing around. Thank you, G. I appreciate you saying that, man. I was just giving you shit. Okay. What was I gonna look at? Oh yeah, she's just broken. I obviously want to get her on crit damage set, but it isn't quite there yet. So yeah, we got a little bit more people, Simon, than usual. So I'm gonna go crit damage set, attack set, and then I think you can go like it's just a standard 2-2-2 build, either HP, defense, scarab, or agony, depending on if you can find a couple things that provide agony. But yeah, G's running order. I just don't have an order set, so I would rather do the 2-2-2s. But maybe you can get a like a 1-cost set going on if you can get a, or maybe she's like gonna be a lot of zeros, so I don't really know yet. But order would probably be pretty good too. Especially if you're doing more of a combo build where you're using multiple attacks in a turn to get it stacked up. I feel like order is going to be better outside of chaos mode when you're running her like in a consistent build and deck, whereas like it might be a little bit more consistent or inconsistent in chaos mode with this set. But you're going to have to play around with it a little bit. But for right now, I'm just trying to build a lot of 2-2-2 stuff just because I can put that on anyone and I don't have to waste too much resources. And then I was working on a 1-cost set for a couple different characters too, but didn't quite work out. So have a lot of like half-built builds, but yeah, getting there. And then Mika needed a couple things upgraded. I think I'm gonna go. Hopefully, he just doesn't hit damage over time. Okay, wouldn't have minded ego either. Let me see if I can get some more of those crystals and finish her off. This supply store is so nice. I feel like there's a ton of rewards in here actually. Like I could not have, if this was here at the beginning of the game, I feel like it would have actually been kind of crazy, but it's kind of nice having this shop. And I can build around this a little bit too. I'm not gonna do it yet, but how much? You can get 200 of these? Jesus. Maybe I could level her up a little bit more. I'm only putting her at level 55 on this account though. Okay, I'm gonna think about that though. 53 is fine. I'm gonna go back in, but I just wanted to get her leveled up a little bit more and get Mika worked on a little bit. God, you really couldn't just give me the other one? All right, that should be good for now though. Okay, let's try level 5. The weapon stones help me finish growth guides. 10 is the last step. Yeah, that's why I'm not in a rush. Actually, on my level 35, I'm on like level 5 or 6 of it. You know that one where you have to farm all the equipment? I'm gonna wait till I'm like level 40 to do that. I really wish I would have like had the patience to do that on my main. I feel like you can farm up a good gear set and then kind of chill in your 40s. Is anybody all the way up to level 7 yet? Is it tough or... Wait, it only goes up to 7? 5, 6, 7, 8? Or 8? Is anybody at level 8? We go trauma again. And was there anything else I was gonna mess around with? What's her partner at? 50's fine. And hers was at... Maybe I can level it up a little. Okay. There we go. Actually getting some resources is crazy. They're really making me try to do something. Level 8. Okay. I think on my main I'm not gonna have any problem getting to level 8, but on this account with the less investment might be a little more challenging. Let's go for... I kind of just like getting all of Veronica's stuff first, but I'm gonna go for the Flash Slash. Each time you draw a card with your ability, +1 morale for turn. Is this stacking? Is that stacking? That sounds crazy. That sounds nuts. Yeah, I probably won't have too many issues, G. I'm just more... I just feel that way because I haven't really played Chaos on this account, but it already is like probably over leveled for some of the stuff. Wouldn't mind getting a single target build either if I can whip it up, but I feel like again I got to get a little bit higher into the chaos to kind of have that work out. When this card is in hand, +20 damage in mutant battles. That seems oddly specific for a card. Random Epiphany, sure. Trickery. I think not seeing some of the godly epiphanies too. I would like to see some of her better stuff. Because I'm kind of running her on scraps right now. Oh, I thought I was getting one more. Maybe not. Damn, that almost killed. Heal. Dude, I wish I would have got... Oh, I wish I would have been able to play yesterday. I just had to do real life stuff, you know? It is what it is. It was a crappy day. It was crappy timing though for this patch to come out. If there wasn't that maintenance, if it ended when the banner ended, or at least I could have summoned Yuki when the banner ended, it would have been way different. Credit. At the start of the battle, evade 1. I really don't think that's that bad. I'm kind of just gonna take credits though. Let me get rid of more of these cards. I had the plus attack and HP to elite boss on the maps. Use some currency to re-roll it. Interesting. So every time I draw 2 cards now, I'm getting 2 morale, right? Oh, it's one. Is it each instance of draw? Let me see. So, oh wait, hold on. God damn, there's 3 morale right there. God damn, that's so nutty. Holy shit. Oh my god, there's gonna be some... Man, there's gonna be some broken runs with that. If I get that on Kron, on a Oath build, Jesus, I'm gonna be hitting for like 300,000%. 3,000%. 300,000. But like 3,000% is not out of question. Let's heal. Heal trickery. Slash. I guess that's not. I can't do that. Guess I'm just healing. On the new event chaos mode, these enemies hit hard. Okay. How have the bosses been? Have they been relatively easy? I think Simon said when you stacked all the buffs up, it was kind of tough. I actually wouldn't mind if they were like ridiculously hard. But I don't know if people would like that, to be fair. Wasn't there supposed to be like leaderboards or something too? Or is that supposed to be on a different part of the event? Nebula distortion. I'm not competing against these whales, so I'll just be I'll be in the whatever the lowest of the high difficulties is in that. all these people with the actually it's not even whales anymore. Some people have just locked into like a bunch of dupes for their characters. I think I'm going for double ballista. I'll let Yuki be my AoE for this fight. When using this card, deals damage equal to 100% of the monster attack, so big hit towards me. Make it free and then heal. I kind of wanted to use her ego, but I was gonna wait. Did I not have a card to draw in the deck? That was weird. Freezing into what? Resolve. At the start of turn, activate inspiration for one random card of this unit in hand. God, if Freezing Blade had Outbreak of War, that would be really nuts too. I'm going to try the other one because I tried the first one before, so I'm going to try the activate random. But I don't know if I'm going to enjoy that because you kind of got to draw it early. Slash. Just go for repose. We'll just play around the poison a little bit. Okay. I think you should. I honestly think you should save unless you can get two dupes, Simon. I think you should save unless you're a spender, like unless you're over like the battle pass spending, like if you're over 15 or something like that. I think you should save for right now, because if you're gonna play this game as long as I am, Yuki's gonna get power crept in like two to 3 months probably, like a real power creep, or there's gonna be that limited collab unit and you can't get it of the game you love the most or some shit. They're gonna literally pull at your heartstrings at the wrong time. Or they're going to come out with an E7 character, because I swear to God, if they come out with Judge Kisei, I might be pulling for some dupes. my $15 account might not be a $15 account anymore. We'll see. Like, Judge Kisei is the one that'll get me. I could keep that long. The longsword slash wasn't terrible. But let's just get rid of like these two or something. Yeah, if she's maxed out, G, and you're planning on getting dupes of her, or if you're even like, you know what I mean? But like, just make sure you're committing. Like, if you commit to building the character, they'll be good. I don't think there's any character in this game fully built that can't do a lot of the in-game stuff. Maybe they can't zero cycle, but they can probably turn to most of the content if they're maxed out. At least currently. Maybe they'll add some like ridiculous game modes or something, but for right now I feel pretty safe and confident saying that. kind of want to see what this gets me. Trickery. Trickery is not what I wanted to see there. I wish I had that other freezing right now. I'd feel a little better. Got her. Dude, me missing that second Haru copy pissed me off too. Every time you talk about Haru, I'm thinking of me not having E2 Haru. I'm like, God damn it. I'm gonna go for this boss fight at the end. Haru's still really good, Joe, on her own. People were hating on Haru super hard too, like as a banner character right away. Now I think Haru, at least from what I know, Haru is one of the only characters that has completed 130 in zero mode. I could, there could be some more that I don't know about, but I think she was the first character at E6 to do it. Not saying that makes her like the best character in the game or anything, but she's still really good. Okay, could get rid of long sword. I'm just gonna get rid of this rapid fire because I know I don't want that. Dude, it sucks not having refreshes. God, going to these shops without refreshes is a nightmare. I'm so used to 5 refreshes. I'm like, please let me refresh. Orlea is good when she's going good, Simon, but she's clunky if she gets a bad start in zero mode. But I think she's fun outside of zero mode. But definitely not a must-have. But she can do some bursty shit. Draw 1 attack card. Increase damage amount of those cards by 20%. Inspiration, draw 1 attack card of this unit. That's pretty cool. Just draw 2 attack cards to decrease their damage. Draw 1 attack card, increase the damage. I think I'm going to go for the Subdue. Just because I have that 1 activator upgrade card. But I could see going for 2. But I'm going to try 1 out. Dude, you definitely should. I would definitely do that if you're looking for the ideal thing. But otherwise, just do whatever you want. If you're not trying to meta game. 1 AP, 1 wave, big heal. I'm a sucker for the triple AP, but I think that's a little bit better in the Kayron shells. The morale's pretty nice. Let's just go for the crazy looking one. Blade into... Wow, this is kind of an annoying hand. I'm just gonna AoE. Damn! Chunkin'. I wish I was able to cast that next turn. I'm just gonna put the damage protection up. Might as well. Probably do like 100 or 2. There we go. I miss playing with that damage reduction. Dude, I've been playing with Nyx so much. It's nice to be able to just put damage reduction up for 1 turn. I feel like those hits get minimized a lot. Get this ballista proc for 30%. Wipe them out. Not quite. I think Cassius is good, but I feel... I don't know. I don't know if he's missing what he's missing, but like, I just think I need to play with him more. And I think it's just because I don't have dupes. If he was duped out, I think I'd want to build him more. Like, rocking the 4 stars without dupes just doesn't feel as optimal to me. But it does really feel like I can start building more characters with all these resources we just got infused with. I wonder if the second week's going to feel that way too. Because there's like 3 parts to that shop. So, potentially we're getting void resources next week. Oh wait, like, that's not next week. Is it every 3 weeks the shop's going to open? Maybe those are 3-week parts. So I guess it'd be every 3 weeks we'd get a new shop. Maybe that won't feel as good. Have to see how the honeymoon feels after this shop's over. But I feel pretty good right now with resources, so. Source. Curious if the shop will get refresh / more in it. I don't think it's going to get refreshed, but I think this is kind of going to be it. I think too, if you don't like doing zero mode a lot in this game, I think you're not going to like it long term, because I think a lot of this is just the roguelite side of it. Like you're going to have to enjoy just playing the roguelites of these worlds. So, and as they're adding more and more patches, we're going to get more and more worlds, so it'll kind of add a little bit of variety, but the main draw of the game is just doing zero mode, which I have been enjoying a lot. So, second in 20 days, third in 41 days. Yeah. Yep. Right when Chizuru drops, right? Dude, I said I was going to pull for her, Simon, and I want to pull for her. I love her design, but the smart gotcha side of me is telling me don't pull for her because you're not getting any extra copies of her. So I'm hoping she's like a void support instead of a void damage dealer, because even on my main I have like 3 or 4 void damage dealers already. So it's kind of gonna feel a little bad, I feel like, to pull another void damage dealer, especially if they come out with like tower mode or something where we need like very specific element teams. I'm gonna be like, oh my god. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. That is one of the nice things about having multiple accounts too, is I can kind of like go for the character if I want. But honestly, so far, Yuki's kind of just felt like Khalip or other characters where Veronica's kind of doing a little bit of the heavy lifting, and then you just supplement AoE and damage in once you get the right cards. Kind of feeling very similar to that setup. Even Mei Lin's kind of similar, just a little bit more single target focused when she's getting her pop-off. Like, look, if I had more card draw, I could do stuff like that more often. Go for the heal and then they're dead. Yeah, she's a Void Striker, so she's probably damaged, but she could be like, even if Jason, though, she was like, let's say futility based. Let's just say she's futility based, sub DPS, that increases Void damage. At least I could use her with Kayron. So maybe that's not her main build, but I would pull her if I can utilize her with Kayron towards something like that. Okay, so are we going for Prepare to Subdue or Flash Slash here? I think I want the Flash just because you need more, like, tutors aren't as good as like having cards to tutor into, so I need a few more of like the tutorable cards, and then maybe I can get different upgrades on both of them. Agony maybe, or could see a counter DPS. Yeah, hopefully maybe like even like something that works with Tressa would be cool. I think I'm gonna go for Superconductive Protein. I really like the Mutagenic Wave Amplifier for Kayron though. Let's throw this on Yuki. Costing 0 is always good. Look at the order stuff. Oh, gee, you really think Order's the best set? Because I could just grab those 2 pieces and just kind of... I'll just grab them anyways. Maybe I get a decent Order set. But I don't know if I'm going to love Order on her unless I'm full comboing. So she'll be unbroken for a while. Even if those are good pieces, I'll probably not level it up right away. But I'm sure eventually I'll want to try an Order set on her. For every 3 cards drawn with an ability plus 1 AP. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Take that. Each time upon defeating a monster for the first time in a turn, gain 1 action point, draw a card. That's interesting. And upon Ravage, draw a card. That could be pretty good too, but not really what I'm looking for. Okay. gonna go for... I think I'm gonna go for this boss and shop. So like my most difficult fight could be here. And then, or here. We'll just hit that bottom wave. And then I get to hit a couple shops up. Maybe I can find some gear that I like. Bottom looks pretty good. How many events? 1, 2, 3, 4 compared to like maybe tops 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could go for 6 events top actually. That might be pretty juicy. I'm gonna go bot though. I feel like it's a little safer, but top could be juicy. Ooh, these guys. So cleave. And then I will prep. Prep. Oh, double prep. And do I want a Lillian? You can just pass. Does ability mean skill card? Like, give me an example. Like, you talking about on the weapon? It depends on how it's worded. I don't know what card you're referencing. Okay, just AoE him. Ooh, I can't longsword though. That kind of sucks. I kind of messed that up a little bit. The thing you just chose at the start, either skill card or any card that draw. Yeah, what's Simon saying? Oh, there's that retain retrieve card. 1 random unit, apply 1 vulnerable. Choose 1 card of that unit in hand, activate inspiration. Huh. Vulnerable's kind of nice, but it's random. The first one's choose. I kind of like the choose retain. I know it doesn't have retrieve, but it just gives me a little bit more consistency. And I'm probably not double doing it a lot of the time anyways. I'm like drawing in other stuff. So I think I'm gonna just try 1. I could see like the retrieve being like better if you're like doing a big combo turn though. But, and I could see the vulnerable being good too. Like especially if you only have 1 of those cards in hand. I think I'm gonna go, actually I'm gonna go for a vulnerable, I think. Vulnerable is just so nice for like that damage increase. Let's try vulnerable. And then I think I'm passing, but let's just play this. Would need testing to be sure. I don't know what card specifically you guys are talking about. Sorry. I'm getting lost reading some of this stuff. Trying to make sure I'm not missing too much stuff. Need 1 more. That's a weak hand. Alright, maybe I won't be able to get him. Pass. And then maybe he's gone. Nope, not yet. Deluge, attack, mag, flash. You set the wallpaper. There's like a little tab on the left corner, like right in the main login screen. And then you got to get them to affinity level 10. Then, is there anything else I can do? Nah. It said for every 3 cards drawn by ability plus 1 AP I drink. And then you asked me, does ability mean skill card? For every 3 cards drawn by, I guess technically, but there's like, I think if you did it with your partner, for example, it would still count as well. So like if you nix it, you can still get the AP. So not necessarily skill card. It just depends on what you have in your deck. But a majority of them would be skill cards. Or if you have that equipment that draws you 3 cards, for example, you'd get an AP. Yeah, that'd be pretty nutty actually. You can just start with, oh my god, actually. Yeah, that ability's super cracked. This kind of works on her. I'm just going to throw it on her, but I think it would have been better on Yuki, to be fair. I already got crap on her. Oh, And I usually say this a little bit earlier, but this is going to be my last run. I've been trying to stream like 2 to 3 hours a night, keep it in that range, just because I'm going to be working every day now. So I can't go more, even if I want to. I got to really keep myself in that range. Maybe I'll go 4 some nights, but... And then tomorrow I'm going to be on my main account, and we're going to mess around with maxed out Kayron Veronica, because I got almost all of Veronica's potential done. So, going to be pushing some of the higher stages, trying some of those unique gears on Kayron. I'm going to try to go for that infinity spam. That already sounds like a really fun concept to test out. And yeah, I'm going to be testing out a few of those different things. But maybe I'll like try to rotate every other day with, because these both accounts are getting delay game. So maybe I'll just do like every other day. Or if people in particular, like if you guys really like seeing Kayron account, I can play that one. I don't have like any, like I could care less what account I'm playing. I just kind of like giving myself a little bit of variety because I'm trying to build a couple different units on each account. Like for this account, eventually Magna and Amir are going to be built. So kind of get to test around with those two. Anyone know how to apply wallpaper? Yeah, Donald. So like, we're talking about the in-game wallpaper, right? Like the splash art, like the Kayron picture. Is that what you're talking about, Donald? There's a little, like on the intro screen when you log in the left-hand corner, if you have them affinity 10, you can get the wallpaper. If you have that character affinity 10. Yeah, then I'll probably just do like every other day because I feel like it'll be a little bit more variety and a little bit more fun for me. But I know Kayron is my big draw, so because I'll be playing a lot of Kayron. And I like playing Kayron. Kayron's fun. Now his dupes don't want to come my way, but okay. Stress received becomes 0 for stress becomes 0, 1 for each battle. What? Plus 30% damage amount. Stress received becomes 0, 1 time for each battle. So I just get 30% damage increase? What? I'm getting this. Plus 30% damage amount. Stress received becomes 0? That seems kind of crazy. So like for 1 hit, I get 0 stress? That sounds good. I got another Veronica dupe yesterday. Congrats, Veronica is the GOAT. Greatest character in the game. I'm very confident in saying that. She's very, very powerful. Especially for like longevity and things like that. Obviously not the most powerful DPS, but that's not her main role really. She's the sub DPS that just meshes with everybody pretty well. Does that mean you take 30% more damage for 1 hit though? Oh, is that what that is? Did I read that wrong? So you take... So it's not... Wait, what? Isn't it just you get less stress? Maybe I'm reading that wrong. So you think, Taco, it means you take 30% more damage? And then... 30? That doesn't... I don't know. That's not... Let me read it one more time. Kinda don't care about her. She's only here for Yuki. I feel you. I definitely think you could run somebody else with Yuki and get similar results, but I love me some Veronica. Okay. So this, you're thinking this makes you take 30% damage, but you don't get any stress. Forever? You never get more stress forever? That is kind of ass. I don't know if I like that. 1 for each battle. So you're going to take... So Mika's going to take more damage but never be stressed. Okay, I got it. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to throw that on Mika. Let's see how hard she gets hit. But that's going to be my whole team's taking more damage, right? Maybe that's bad. Alright. You guys already convinced me. Okay, maybe I read that a little wrong. Interesting. That's a weird drawback. So if you have like a tanky character that gets a lot of stress, you can make like a 0 stress build, I guess. Like, but then most of those tanks have shields, right? So it would be like a shieldless tank build. Okay. Interesting. Could have got prep up too. I mean, I hope it's that one. But if it's you take 30% more damage and you don't get stressed anymore, it's kind of interesting, but I don't know how great that is. I kind of want to save her EP because I want to go into her. I want to go into her effect next turn. So let's just pass. Heal pass. Let him go over. Give him the morale boost. Is he double attacking? Yeah. He's going to take half my health. That's fine. Did I get any card draw? I did not. So I can't really do that. So we'll do this. Put vulnerable up. Kill ya. Yeah, it's not the best. That's a weird equipment though. I don't like this one either. I haven't even seen a forbidden card yet. Like, I don't know if that's gonna be that good. Let's get rid of you. Guess roll once. A rally? I didn't know those existed. Oh my god. When you're not refreshing that shop, those do not show up. Thank you. I'll take one of those. The best card ever. I think if you do not like your character design, Apex, you're a free-to-play player or a light spender, and you don't plan on playing her just because you like her and you're looking for a powerful kit, I would skip her. I think she's a skip, but there's people in chat that have made her very strong. But if you're worried about those things I just talked about, I would not pull her. But again, if you like her aesthetic, you like her kits, you like her look, you like her animations, I think she's a good pickup. If you have multiple accounts like me, I think she's a great pickup. Yeah, then I would grab her. I think you can use her in like all the game modes in the game. You're just gonna have to invest in her. Like, that animation's clean, dude. What are we getting upgraded to? Morale? Take some morale. The defensive ability could have been better for that, but it is what it is. I can't pass on some morale. What does this one do? When hit, inflict 1 random. Kind of like that one. It's a ring. Who would I put that on? Probably Mika. Could put that on Mika. I don't think I need the creds. Kind of just want to test some of this equipment out to see how it feels a little bit too. That randomly will make next turn pretty smooth. Oh, and if any of you guys are new viewers, please like, comment, subscribe to videos and stuff. Really appreciate it. Helps me a lot. Put some vulnerable here. I play a lot of K-Ron. I do a lot of zero mode. If you like to watch zero mode runs, I post tons of zero mode stuff. So try to get those 7-8 card god runs going. And I'm getting better at them too, so they're only going to get more and more improved and refined from here. And I know I could have deluged, but I don't think it's worth it in this particular instance. Slash, trickery, pendant. Let's see what I draw. Interesting. So, pendant slash prep. Maybe I just want a pendant slash pass though. Actually, I think I'm gonna prep slash pass. Sure, they stack up some morale or some shield. Oh, these are the ones you gotta hit multiple times. Ooh, a rally. God, it feels so good playing with rally. I feel like I've missed you so much. That's actually pretty nice. Wow. Just drops them off. Has anybody been getting good saves in this mode? I feel like 10's just going to be better in the long run. But I guess these are just specific to this, so you have to get like data saves in here anyways, so it doesn't really matter, I guess, if 10's are better. You're gonna need to run it. Ooh, give me some good. Okay, 206% damage, -1 cost, 2 damage reduction, 2 vulnerable to the target. That's pretty nice. Inspiration +1 hit. I'm gonna take the flash slash. I'll take that. That'll be fun. Love putting vulnerable up. You get the damage reduction and make her a little tanky. It's a nice upgrade. Oh, there's the dogs too. Right on time with the upgrade. I do not have any AoE in the opener though. Maybe I can draw into one here. Let's see. Please, one AoE spell. And we're golden. There we go. Could put vulnerable up quick too. Yeah, let's put vulnerable up. Cleave. You got that duped? Oh shit. That'd be crazy, G. 1 healing. 2 wave. I think on my other account I take 2 wave, but I feel like I just don't have that much wave on this one, so I'll take the little mini heal. And we'll get Deluge up, finally. It's not that bad once you start with the wave. Now I'll get an AP next turn. Okay. So, bombardment. Let's see what this gets me first. Free whirlpool, huh? Okay. One time I'm actually cool with whirlpool. I think I'm gonna draw. They're gonna get their big shields. Can go freezing blade. It's at the start of the turn though, so you don't get the 1. That's kind of annoying. Let's max reload. Get these to just drop off people. And I should be good on the pass here. Okay. Should clear out most of this riffraff up. Should be good to go. Yeah, he feels a little bit weaker, but I also think Yuki feels pretty good because she has so many goddamn AoEs, and that's really the only issue you have with this guy is if you couldn't clear that first wave out. So I feel like she would have just been good against this guy regardless of if he got nerfed or not, but you can't really know for sure now. I don't really know how much he got nerfed at all, but like it's just hard to tell. God, yeah, the AoE feels nice here though. Just feels like a laughable fight. Cause like even if like they got their HP lowered or like this would have still killed the old guy. Like been knocked the fuck out. He one-shot you pre-nerf? The only time he ever one-shot me was when I didn't kill him fast enough. Like, he would do like 75% of my HP, but he would never kill me. But I might have had like a little bit more investment, I guess. I don't know. He would do 75% though. So like if you ever got a little low. he could take you out. But usually if you got rid of those first dogs, I usually never had an issue. At least like with who I was playing with. But I was doing a lot of Khalif Kayron. And as long as they had the ability to get rid of that first wave, I was usually good. Yeah, but I usually kill him before then, Simon. Or put damage protection up. Or put evade up. Usually I had something going on. But I agree, he was a scary guy. Sure. I struggled a little earlier today with the single target team. Yeah, yeah, I feel like if you can't get those dogs down, he gets scary quick. And obviously he can just RNG you into death by turn 3, but usually at the end of your run you have some consistency in that build that you're focusing on. The mental breaks were brutal too, Simon. Yeah, we're not even talking. Yeah, if you're mental breaking going into that, yeah, that can just kill you right there. Speaking of mental breaks, Yuki's about to mental break on this last goddamn boss. At least it's not Veronica, though. Just don't steal my ballista cards. I think I'm going to put it on Yuki because maybe this is usable. I wouldn't say it's like a great build, though. But at least it's something to, like, test her with later when I'm using some energy or something. Maybe I can put her on auto. Probably terrible on auto, though. With like how she's working. When drawing your own attack card by an ability, that card plus 50% damage for 1 turn. When drawing your own attack card by any ability, okay. Sure. 12 me, baby. Ooh, when you call it, it feels better. Because you don't always call to predict, but when you hit it, it just feels smooth, you know? Alright, let's throw it on her. It's a good one. Pulverized, deadly. Nothing I want in there. She is gonna mental break like at a good spot though, I think. And this guy's easy, so as long as I get my ballistas going. God, you son of a, like, why'd I even say it? usually if he takes that, it's annoying, but I'll get it back eventually. Just don't break her right here. Oh God. Okay, we're good. Kinda. Shit. Okay, that into slash, into trickery, into 0. Pretty good. And then, do I want to go for the protection? Just in case I could maybe survive it? I'm probably like breaking no matter what though. Okay, just give me like 3 of her cards. Dude, that blood on the blood on the neck is crazy. The shield one's kind of cool. I'll just take the shield one just because it's super safe for this run. Oh my God, they don't want me to lose. I actually still think I was alright, but that makes it a lot easier. I shouldn't have played that upgrade though. Should have riposed first. Yeah, because then I could have went to cleave. I could put cleave back into the deck. That's not that good. We'll just do this now. Do it next turn. Okay, that is a mini combo right there for 3. So I could put everything back, rally, draw something. So let's cast this first. Then put everything back. just to kind of see a little, like, kind of what it would look like. They give me everything back. Get to freaking firing ballista finally. Draw the free card. Ooh, cool. She got combos. Obviously didn't do very much damage, but the build was better, it would. The double hit. That's a good idea, Every. I think, again, if you're going for, like, I think you should go for dupes, man. If you want to play this game a long time, just plan on when you're going for a character, going for multiple copies. Especially if you're going to be on the lower spending side. And I feel like we have like 7 million characters to build right now as is. Like on each one of my accounts, I could be building like 4 or 5 other characters that aren't Yuki right now. So I have characters to build that are all good, that all can do the things I want them to do. They just need resource investment, so. There's so many supports I want to build. There's so many characters I like, already need to utilize. Hugo is nutty, dude. Simon, I was messing around with Hugo yesterday on my 3rd account. He is so busted. He feels so strong. Do I want Fragment on anyone? Do I want Foggy on anyone? Not really for this run. Like, they're both kind of bad. Like, I don't have real builds, so. And then if this was like attack crit, I'd probably take it. Yeah, I wouldn't have pulled Yuki if I didn't have multiple accounts. I would have skipped her and not pulled on this banner. And that's not because Yuki's bad or good, but I have a plan and I want to keep to my plan. So I actually did 20 more summons than I was even going to do on her. I just said I was going to do a 10 pull. But at the end of the day, I was like, if I miss, at least I'll get a couple Nia copies and be happy with that. But luckily I hit and I got to test her out. And she's really fun. And her animations are great. So I have no... I might rage when I'm summoning and stuff. But that's just because I feel like, especially when you're free to play, you can't always summon, and when you're hitting, it feels good. It's like I'm hitting the casino, man. I'm like, god damn, rolling good. So I'm gonna be hyped. I have not got to experiment Rin though. Rin's probably pretty cool. She looks really good too. She's another character that is very beautiful. Am I missing a red dot or something? Okay, so my final thoughts on Yuki is Polar if you like her, guys. Otherwise, just be happy saving for one of the newer characters. If you're really upset about it, I'm sure if you complain enough, she will get buffed for some reason. But I actually think she felt pretty good just for initial testing, and that's not even with like a dedicated build. This is like 40 crit, 163 crit damage, and 777 attack. Not like no investment, but not crazy. So just do whatever the hell you want. All right, guys. But I appreciate you stopping by. And I will be doing a K-Ron stream tomorrow and testing out some of the new gear and things like that on my main. And then I'll probably do another Yuki stream the following day. So appreciate you guys stopping by. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.